Lakeway Texas, it's a beautiful suburb of Austin, Texas, about 20 miles to the west. It's got that lake laid-back vibe, good schools, plenty of golf courses, and a friendly atmosphere all the way around. If you're looking for a vibe that has convenience to Austin with that small town feel, this town might be the one for you. What I'm going to tell you today, I'm going to take you through the Google Maps and show you all around. I'm going to show you the top neighborhoods in the area, kind of what to expect price-wise for home sales, and then I'm going to show you some cool restaurants and some entertainment spots, some walking trails, the works. If you stick around to the end, I've got an off-market property that's listed right over Lake Travis with these beautiful glass walls. I'm going to show you in the computer as well. You don't want to miss it. So all right, let's get started on Lakeway, Texas. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper. My team and I get calls and emails from people just like you needing help finding a home that matches their vibe, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move today, tomorrow, or somewhere in between, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're always available to help you find the home that matches your lifestyle. All right, what is it about Lakeway that's so attractive? Well, first of all, it is Lake Travis. Lake Travis is 65-mile-long water reservoir lake. It is just gorgeous, has big rock cliff walls, but that's kind of how the community started. At the moment, it's around 20,000 people population, and the distance to town, I've already mentioned, about 20 miles, and distance to the airport's about 26 miles. So it is super convenient if you want to have that small town vibe and be just close enough to Austin, Texas.
All right. So we're right here with the map. We're diving in deep today, and you can see out here this red dotted line is the city of Lakeway. Here's Austin right here. We've got the airport down just off the way there, and mostly you can take either 2244 all the way out there to 620, or you can come back here on the Southwest Parkway and hit 71 to get out to Lakeway. Pretty easy. You do have to watch out for traffic at rush hour, but otherwise super easy to get in and out of town. Next, we are going to dive into the main neighborhoods that make up the Lakeway area. But before we do that, I want to show you kind of this section here. This is what we're going to refer to all day long as the original Lakeway. That's where it started first, so you're going to find homes in there more in the 70s, 80s construction, because that's where it started. And then it moved back here to the hills, and then now Rough Hollow is being built out still as we speak. So I'll kind of give you the years of construction and things as we go today. All right, so we're going to start off kind of on the high end and work our way back down. This neighborhood right here is Bella Montagna, and you're going to find homes in there in the multi-millions. You're going to have square footage mostly over 5,000 square feet. And in general, they started building in about 2005 to 2015 for the most part in Bella Montagna. The next highest price neighborhood out here is this one just across 620. You can see that this was the kind of the old original Lakeway right out in here. This is the Hills Golf Course, and this is the ridge of Alta Vista. So this area is bringing in about $1,300,000 close price average. And the reason why is you see this green section here. This is all huge views. It's absolutely like beautiful for a lot of homes. They have breathtaking views out the back. I wanted to change it into satellite view so you can see this green space, this reserved space back here. That is one of the main reasons that this community brings a premium. It's because of their huge views over that ravine. We go over to Rough Hollow next. Right over here in this little red dotted line, and that neighborhood is average close price is $1,145,000. On average, the homes are about 4,000 square feet. Now this is a newer development, and they built it to be like a resort style community with tons of amenities, and the closer the homes are to the lake, the more pricey they are. of course. The next community we're going to cover is the Hills in Flintrock Falls. It's right here, kind of in the middle. Now this section is actually not part of Lakeway. It's actually its own little community, the Hills. But it is, I mean, location-wise, geographically, we're calling it part of Lakeway. And that close price between those communities is right around $1 million. And the average home size in there is about 3,200 square feet, so a little bit smaller. Flintrock Falls is the newer community, and the Hills is the older community. The Hills was established in the early 80s. The Flintrock was established in the early 2000s. And now we're heading over to the original Lakeway here. The average sale price in there is $865,000. You can find homes for, in the 500s and 600,000s pretty easily, but they're going to be dated and old. And you can find some new construction, but only generally speaking where something's been torn down, because this community has been built out and it's been there for decades. So there aren't any lots left to speak of. So if you find new construction in that area, then you're going to generally be seeing it take place of a tear down home. And then lastly, we're heading right here over here to Cardinal Hills, kind of the best bang for the buck in this general area. And that average sale price is around $660,000. So that's the prices for each kind of individual little neighborhood. The overall median home price in Lakeway is $900,000. And the median income for Lakeway residents is $142,000 per year.
Awesome. So here we have all the hot spots kind of marked. I'm going to take you through the outdoor places first. I'm going to start with the parks on the lake. So first of all, we have the Lakeway City Park, which is an actually really large park. And as you can see here, this is when the lake had water in it. And you can come all into this area and hang around with your dogs, get a tan. There's some sand volleyball courts up there. It definitely has some mini playgrounds throughout. It's got pickleball courts, basketball courts. You can have barbecue pits, picnic tables, and you can see this trail right here. It goes all the way around that peninsula out there. So it is a very, very awesome park that you can go to and hang out for hours at a time because there's so much to do there. Next, we're hopping over to Hamilton Greenbelt 2. This is not to be confused with Hamilton Pool. That's in a whole nother section. This is just a little Greenbelt hiking trail and walkway, as you can see here. But it's yet one more place you can go out there and get some exercise, walk your dogs, and have some fun. Our last little park and trail I'm going to show you here is this Canyonlands Trailway. It is at where the Hills, Falcon Head, and Rough Hollow all converge together. So it's really convenient to all three neighborhoods, and it's about 20 acres out there that someone donated, and you can see how they've made paths all around, and you can head out there and go for a walk as well anytime. So look, here's the information. All right, one of my favorite things about Lakeway, other than Lake Travis, is the amount of golf courses out there. My favorite is the Hills of Lakeway. That's where we practiced when I was in school at the University of Texas. So I'm always kind of fond of this golf course. They have the sister course that's the Flintrock Falls, but this is the main signature course here at the Hills. And this is their signature hole. It's number 7, par 3. It's pretty long depending on which tee you play, of course. And just trust, I have lost many balls in that scenery over the years, but it's an absolutely gorgeous golf hole. Now, right next to this one, we have the Flintrock Falls, sorry. This is the sister course to the Hills. The communities actually touch in the back. If you have the signature membership for the Hills Country Club, it includes 4 golf courses. It includes the Hills, the Flintrock Falls, Live Oak, and Yopon. So it's a pretty good value at $95,000 compared to some of the other courses in town that cost that much and you only get 18 holes. So if you're looking for 4 courses for the price of $95,000, this is a good one. And plus, I think the Hills is one of my favorites in town. So I mentioned those other 2 courses that come with that signature membership. You have the Live Oak Club right here, and you have the Yopon course right there. So technically you could get a golf cart to any one of those. Then the next private course in the area is right down here at Spanish Oaks. Spanish Oaks is one of the most prestigious in town. Its membership fee is $200,000 at the moment. It is just 118 holes, but it is really pretty hill country design. Lots of ravines and white rock, live oaks, and all the things that you would expect for the Texas hill country. And then in the middle of those, we have yet another golf course here at Falcon Head. And Falcon Head is a semi-private course. They allow memberships where you can kind of buy in bulk, and they are in tandem with Avery Ranch and Terra Vista. So the same company owns all three of those clubs, and you can buy a membership to get discounts for the three of those. All right, we've done the fun stuff. Now let's do the necessary things. Where do you shop? Well, we've got a big, huge new H-E-B. That's the Texas grocery store right in the middle of Lakeway. It'll have everything you need. It's fresh food, it's great food, good quality, and everybody loves it. But if you don't, there's a Randall's right across the road over here, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, after the groceries, if you need to go shopping, like you need some new shoes and clothes and things like that, you just pop down here to the Hill Country Galleria, and they have everything you need. They have cinemas there in addition to, regular shopping and restaurants and all the department stores that you might need. And then if you hop over here across the big 71 highway, you have Michael's, Home Depot, and all the stores you need for kind of all your DIY projects. So on this side over here, you can shop for clothing and fun stuff. And this side over here, it's more like necessary home goods. Right next to the Hill Country Galleria, we have the Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park. If you're looking for something to do with the little ones, this is a great place to head over. You can have some birthday parties there, get them out of the house on a rainy day, or if it's really hot in the summer, that's a cool spot. And if the trampoline park doesn't work for you, you can come right over here in the center of Lakeway and go to High Five Entertainment. High Five Entertainment, they have bowling, they have darts, they have kind of video games, they have the works. They even have an axe throwing in the back, so it may be more of the adult version of the trampoline park. Let's talk restaurants. They have some great restaurants in Lakeway. One of my favorites is Santa Catarina, and they have obviously excellent margaritas, and in addition, their tacos are pretty good. Look at that beautiful plate right there. Right next door to the Santa Catarina, I'm having trouble saying that, you have the League Kitchen and Tavern. So if you want to just hang out and spend some time with your friends, you can get your tasty burger and fries right next door. If you're looking for kind of a lake vibe, we've got the Canyon Grill over here, and that way you can actually sit outside and enjoy all things Lake Travis. You don't have to go all the way around to the Oasis. Now the Oasis is super cool as well. I'll show you how far around it is. So it would be more of a drive to go over there, but I think you'll see that it's worth it. So the Oasis is about 13 miles from the kind of center of Lakeway, and I will show you their views from their back porch. There's one of them right there. So they ring the bell at sunset. They often have kind of live music out there, even sometimes some line dancing and things. So that is the view from the Oasis if you head on around the corner, just a bit outside of Lakeway. One last restaurant I want to show you before we move on. I mean, they have Thai food, they have chicken, they have all the fried things that's out there, but this one is the Grove Wine Bar, and once again, they have a beautiful view out the back. Here's the best shot. The food is excellent, the wine's even better. So if you're out there, you may want to stop by the Grove Wine Bar sit out on this beautiful patio and have a nice cocktail. Now, if you need to go to the doctor or know one of the major employers out in the Lakeway area, they have the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center. It's one of the major employers of the whole entire Lakeway area, and it's been very successful out there. So you don't have to come all the way into Austin if you need a little bit of medical care. And it's not too far from the high school. Lake Travis High School is just next door right here. So Lake Travis High School right here on texasschools.gov, they score an 89 out of 100. They have advanced placement courses, dual credit options, specialized courses through the STEM program. They also excel at sports, theater, music. They have well-equipped classrooms for their laboratories and science experiments and things like that. It's a really good school, and people move into the area to attend that school. Awesome, you stuck around to the end. Thanks. Hey, would you subscribe? That'd be super cool. So what we have here is an off-market property. What that means is that it is for sale, but it's not listed in the public multiple listing service. So if you want to buy it, you totally can. It is listed by Cooper Sotheby's, Brian Langlotz right now, and currently it is listed for $5,450,000. It's 5,742 square feet on just under 2 acres right on the water. So that is what's bringing that high price. I'm going to show you some interior pictures as well, of course, but look at this cool, quirky house up on stilts over the lake. That's the money shot there, you know. Beautiful negative edge pool looking over the lake. This is something I wanted to point out to you if you're going to consider buying a home on the water on Lake Travis. Lake Travis is not a constant level lake. So if you see all of this land right here, that is supposed to be underwater. We have had a huge drought this last year, and it's nowhere close to being full. Over the summer, we got down to only 40% full on the lake. And so what has to happen when you're out there? First of all, you can see how these docks are way down below. They're floating. Every dock on Lake Travis has to float because sometimes the dock may be up here, sometimes here, and like when we have severe droughts like we have had, you're way down here. That also means that the water is moving farther from your home. So if you have a really kind of like less incline, your boat could be 200 yards away, way out there. So you have to be very cognizant when you're buying lake properties on Lake Travis is what happens to the levels of the water during the heavy rains and the drought times. That's really important to know. All right, back to this gorgeous house. So there's the front entry. That's the big bright and white inside, and there's got a lot of kind of cool artwork like you might think of a cool lake house. But I just wanted to show you this because you stuck around, and if you want to go see it in person, you think that might be the right house for you, let me know. We'll get in there right away and see if it is the one. Look at this gorgeous view. Who doesn't want that when they're having their morning coffee? Hey, so this wraps up our tour of Lakeway, Texas. We've covered the best parts of it with the lake, the golf, the outdoor hiking trails, the best restaurants, the shopping, you name it, we've covered it today. Is this something that would fit in your lifestyle? Let me know. Shoot me a text, send me an email, or give me a call if you'd like to see something in person. We're always available to help you find something that matches what you're looking for. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.